Welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Let's get straight back into the adventure here. And what am I headed to next? Looks like I'm killing some bats and barghest over here towards the east. I can certainly do that. It's actually kind of far away, but that's okay. Look at all these ruins here. I love this landscape and these big boulders with the moss. I love Evendim, one of my favorite maps. Hope you guys are enjoying the adventure here as well. Oathbreakers, I see some barghests up ahead. And it looks like I'm almost ready to level up. It looks like. Some bats in the distance as well. Let me round maybe 3 of these up. That way I can be a little bit more efficient. There we go. Let's go ahead and do an ambush. Now, the only thing that kind of sucks about being over-leveled is that, well, number 1, it's not as challenging, but number 2 is whenever you do your attacks against these grayed out enemies that you're like 8 levels over, it doesn't count towards the class deeds for doing those moves. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I don't think there's going to be any barghests or bats in these ruins. Let me kind of look around here. Right, I need more bats. Not enough bats. Let me go ahead and use one of my speed tome things. There we go. That way I'm not hoarding completely. Really? Trying to do this too fast. Alright, so I got all those. Just need 3 more bats here. Grab that guy right there. I need 1 more. Nice. Alright, so done with that. Next up, looks like I'm going to find the solution to the riddle. Let me see what the riddle was. To settle disputes, men fight in the rings of stone. Outside the wall, my marker lies hidden. Maybe some sort of duel arena? I don't know. Thankfully, there's a quest tracker. Maybe all the way up there. Yeah, I'm gonna start climbing this hill here. More tomb robbers. They really set up shop here in Evendim, huh? So this is S09. This is actually a... Never mind. Actually, let me come up here real quick. I think this is a quest hub. Indeed it is. Let me set up the stables here.
Greetings.
Alright. Then let me talk to this bad boy.
Good day.
Well, another stranger to this town. Now, I'm not the only one. My stomach is always getting me into trouble, and this is no exception. I was in the mood for a nice thick boar steak, cooked to perfection, sizzling in its own juices, and so I decided to go hunting in the North Moors. Well, I went a little further than planned and wound up here. Never knew anyone lived in this place. They say it's haunted. Well, anyway, I decided I never had Evendim boar before, so I thought I might as well try some while I'm here. It should have been a simple matter of finding a nice healthy boar, but what do you know? I haven't seen a single boar since I've come here. That can't be right. How do people up here manage without plenty of boars to satisfy their cravings for delicious steaks? That's just unnatural. There has to be boar in Evendim. There just have to be. Go look for boar, Skippin', and don't come back until you've searched high and you've searched low. I'm not interested in boar meat from other places either. It's Evendim or nothing. Now it's a matter of professional responsibility and curiosity. Find me an Evendim boar, and find one quick. Alright. Let me see if I have any of these. Broken longswords, do I got any of those? Don't think so. Find furs and find skins. Don't think I have any either. Alright, I'll delay tasks for a little while later. Alright, so let's look over here. Yeah, so this looks like some sort of duel arena. Almost Colosseum-like. And there's a stone at the bottom. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on the stone marker is barely legible, but these words can be made out. From this beach, you can see Rantost, a short swim across the water. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. So maybe some sort of beach island? I don't know. Whoa, I almost fell off the precipice there. So next up we gotta defeat Jabe Grimshaw. Let me come up through S09. I feel like there should be more quests in here, but I guess not. Now this boar quest, if I'm not mistaken, you really don't do anything. You just kind of run around for half an hour, and then eventually it says you can't find any boars, and you report back to the hobbits. If I remember correctly. Man, look at that off in the distance. That is a numinous, by the way. We'll head there eventually. So maybe he's up here at the end of these cliffs. Maybe all the way up there. Alright. Nice shortcut there. Alright, and he should be somewhere around here. I would think. I don't know, let me check my map. Yeah, maybe a little bit to the southwest. Maybe that's him. Right there, no. Where is this guy? Maybe a little bit to the south. I feel like he should be around here, but he's not. And I don't want to jump down, because then I'll have to climb back up. There you go. Thought I was just up here. I guess he was roaming around. There we go. That's that. Let me actually open up my quest here. Okay. Let me put that back on the tracker. And then this, where do I need to go for this? Okay, so that's all the way back in Numinous. Not ready to go there just yet. So let's continue with some of this. Go to Tham Orim. I guess it's that ruin right there. So I just gotta kill a few Angmarim and I'll be good to go. Alright. Let's go ahead and start rounding some of these guys up. Any more? I guess maybe just these three. That's alright. There we go. And now look at this. I think I'm collecting stuff for my Warden quest as well. If you remember this, I picked that up a while ago. Well, anyways, let me just keep killing some of these guys. There we go. Gotta keep killing them. Not that many left. Alright, let me wait for everyone to bunch up here. Nice. Perfect. And what have we got? We got a quest item. Looking into the satchel, you see several documents written in the black speech. You cannot read what they say, but believe if you brought them to the Rangers of Tinadir, they might be able to translate them. Alright, and now let me see what these are. These are the orders. Oh, that's right, I have to destroy these. Alright, there's that. Tham Andalith was the ancient home of a great smith, one who made the weapons for the line of kings themselves. While most of his work has been lost to history, his influence is seen in every blade we wield. Goblins now camp within the walls of the ruins, foul and wicked creatures. They are more clever than I often give them credit for, and very devious. However, if done correctly, one can trick them into believing something much larger is going on around them and frighten them into a panic. Night and day, the flames of Tharn Andalith are constantly burning. The goblins never let them go out. They must fear the darkness and believe something out there will get them if the fires are not lit. If we were to be both the quencher of the flames and the object of terror in the darkness, the goblins will flee from the ruins with great haste. Once they are gone, another part of our history falls back within our hands. Alright, let me kill a few more of these to get these breastplates for that Warden quest. That way I don't have to come back here in the future. Alright. Let's kill a few more. Maybe 2. There's no one else here. Maybe that guy. There we go. So I still need 1 more of those. That's alright. We'll kill him. Yeah, he did not drop a breastplate. Kinda sucks. I'll just come out here then. And maybe kill this guy. Dang it, sorry guys. Game is still minimizing automatically every like 30 to 40 minutes. It's super annoying. I can't figure out why it's happening. Anyways, I got that 12th breastplate. God dang it, man. It's really getting to me. Not only is it probably frustrating for you guys, you probably don't notice it much because I'm going to do the editing, but it's certainly frustrating for me because then I have to remember to go back and edit that out. Alright, anyways, let's move on. At least I don't have to worry about it for another 30 to 40 minutes. I don't know, I might try the classic restart your computer. Might have some like background application or something that keeps popping up every once in a while. Alright, so I guess this is that goblin fort. Actually, let me get rid of this real quick. And I think we're good. So I gotta defeat some goblins and extinguish some flames. I can certainly do that. There is a goblin slayer deed. I'm rooted. That is a long route. There's some treasure caches for the deed here, which again I can't do until at least level 90. Let me round all these bad boys up. And we'll go ahead and blast them. Might as well take this, because why not? I didn't even see that little guy hiding behind there. He almost got away. Alright, let's blow up some of these dudes here. Go. And I might have gotten a quest item. Sure enough, I did. This scroll fragment looks interesting, but it is illegible by itself. Perhaps in combination with other fragments, the original document can be restored. I wonder how many quests I'm missing along the way that are like item drop quests, since I'm not killing very many things. Since I'm over leveled and not having to fight everything. I don't know, we'll see. Nice. Let me get that guy. Then this bad boy. Alright, that's everybody. Just need a couple more campfires here. And there we go. Nice. Alright, got some titles. Perfect. And I guess I finished the quest line here. The goblins have fared terrified of whatever may roam in the darkness. You have reached the end of the journal. You should return to Orkawi. Alright, that works for me. Now, where is this? So I guess I have to kill some tomb robbers and all that stuff. Let's return to Tinadir and pick up another round of quests, I think. That may be the best option for now. Making very good progress here. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, hold on. Let's find this one. Where is that gonna be? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go... Oh, it's probably up there, it looks like. That's too far. Let me go pick up some more quests. I'll get that later. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot? I have, like, infinite transports to Tinadir with my Warden skill here. There's no cooldown on this. It's like... Yeah, there's no cooldown, so I can just use that whenever. And transport back to Tinadir. So much easier. You return and in victory. I confess that I did not expect either of those tidings. There is much work to be done, Kippen.
What do you need? Could I speak with you?
It is not yet enough, Kippen. I need you to show me that you hold the history of the Dunedain as important as I or Astiel. If Kalinglad does decide to help you, I will not be held responsible if you turn to plunder. In Parth Anduil, just north of the road that runs to the fields of Fornost, there is a small graveyard called Gorthost. The names, birth dates, and death dates listed on these stones there have not been recorded. Take this charcoal and this parchment and make rubbings on the graves at Gorthost. Beware the bats and the barghests that are sure to prowl nearby. Gorthost is by a collapsed wall north of the ruins of Ostheron and also north of the road. If you return from this errand, our ancestral records will be more complete and you may have proved your worth to me perhaps.
Greetings.
Interesting. It will take some time to go through this, as I can sense evil on most of these documents, and it is all written in the tongue of the enemy. Right, so he doesn't have another part for me. Then there's this guy.
What do you need?
The estates within the Twilight Fields are now within our control. There's still some work to do at Tham Ornan, but I believe we can now handle the situation that remains. You have done great work for us. Perhaps one day my blade will join with yours, and we will stand before our enemies together. Looks like I leveled up. You can tell because of that lag.
Do something for me.
Nice. Alright, so, what's next? The estates are back in order, and while there's still much to do within them, that is work we can handle ourselves over time. The Twilight Fields are not yet safe, however. There still remains Ostheron. Toragethir is charged with watching over this ruined fortress, and while he has been able to do some work to prevent the problem there from growing, he has not had the time nor support to solve them. Follow the road east towards the North Downs. You will find Toragethir on a small hill north of the road above the ruins of Ostheron. Alright. And let's turn in some more quests.
How can I be of
Grimshaw is
service?
no more. This is excellent news, Skippin, and I begin to believe your tale. It is not yet enough, I'm afraid, but perhaps you are telling the truth. If you succeed on my next errand, I will be free of doubt.
Would you do
While
something
you were
for me?
confronting Jabe Grimshaw in Turn Forneck, a ranger named Pantescal sent word of many Bogarts advancing towards the ruins of House Brumbar. Brumbar was a Dunedain line of no small importance before the abandonment of Numinous, and we must keep the grounds of that ancient manor safe from treasure seekers, though the buildings are mostly gone. Pantescal did not seem overly concerned about the band of Bogarts, but I would be put more at ease if you stood with him. The creatures are cowardly, but in great numbers, even the weakest of foes can pose a threat. The ruins of House Brumbar are north and east of Tinodir in Parth Anduil. Cross the bridge to the mainland and follow the shore northward. Brumbar is little more than crumbling walls now, but we cannot allow the Bogarts to befoul its memory. Alright. And then let me see if there's anything else around here. Doesn't look like it. I feel like there was some... I don't know. No, I think we got everything. The Burning Island, that's what we need. That's still far away though, off the shores. Yeah, let's just go up through here. How long do I have on this boar quest? I don't want to end the episode before this finishes, because then I don't want the message, whatever that message is, to pop up while I'm off screen. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode. Usually I try to keep them at 30 minutes. But this one may be 35, 40, something like that. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Alright, the House of Brumbar.
How can I be of service?
Nathmund sent you? I do not think I will have to need your assistance, but I know better than to refuse help earnestly offered. These Bogarts are weak, but their great numbers give them courage. This courage is misplaced, for we will turn them aside from House Brumbar with ease. Make yourself ready. Prepare yourself, the Bogarts approach, and in great numbers. Alright. Just AoE them all down. Do not relax yet. More Bogarts are approaching. My god. Freaking Bogarts. I think that's the last of them. Return to Nathum with these tidings. I'm not gonna go there just yet, so let me do some other quests. Let me go... Which way do I want to go? Let me go east. Let's do that. There's a couple of quests over that way. Got that riddle quest. I'm just trying to figure out where I do this. I guess I just have to randomly kill brigands and robbers. Tome of Tracking, interesting. Alright. Well, we'll start by making some grave markings. There are indeed some bats around here, but I don't care. I'm over-leveled. They're not going to bother me. Can't believe I'm already level 59. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Alright, here are the gravestones. What are these bats doing? They look like they aggroed on me almost. I think maybe when I make a little rubbing, they come out. I don't know. Like it's pre-scripted. Alright, now next up, let me go all the way here. So this road leads to the North Downs towards Fornos Fields. So that's another way you can get into Evendim. I prefer to come in from the Shire though. That way the quest progression tracks like it's supposed to. What have we got here? New mail. Alright, sold some junk. Excellent. Alright. Let's talk to this guy.
Greetings.
So after dealing with every other problem they could find first, they finally sent help to me. Better late than never, I suppose.
Might I take
Hello
a
friend,
moment
are
of
you
your time?
passing into Evendim? I would have you deliver a message to Calanglad, a friend of mine and true. The fighting on the fields of Fornos continues, but we are holding our own. Tell Calanglad that he need not spare any rangers to come to my aid. Calanglad is in charge of the ranger camp on the island of Tinodir, far to the west along the road that passes through Parth Anduil, and beyond the crossroads of Canadiac. The rangers of the north have an encampment on Tinodir, just off the eastern shore of Lake Nenuil. Tomb robbers and other unsavory men plague the shores of Evendim, and I would have Calanglad dedicate his forces combating them, rather than dividing his forces and preparing less effective defenses. Go now, and good fortune go with you into Evendim. So again, if you're coming in from the North Downs, this guy will kind of guide you towards the main area.
Stay a moment.
Ostheron is an ancient fortress made to watch the pass between the North Downs and Evendim. She was to answer the call of Fornost and support it if the need ever came. The need and the call did not come, but support did not. The need and call did come, but support did not. Ostheron abandoned Fornost. For that, all who served within were cursed, branded as oathbreakers, and left to stand their posts until they redeem themselves. The time for redemption has come, and we are going to deliver it. I have devised a couple of plans for doing this. I do not know if any will succeed, but I believe they are all worth trying. There's going to be 3 quests here, wow.
Stay a moment.
When Fornos sent forth the call, Ostheron did not answer. She remained dormant, allowing the fortress of the North Downs to fall to the enemy. That decision rested solely with the commander. He has paid dearly for his decision that day. His spirit stands before the doorway in Ostheron, ever watchful of all around. He has never been allowed to stop or rest. The more I watch him, the more I pity him, punished for eternity for a decision made in a moment, ages ago. If I feel he has paid his due and wish to end his penance. For this to be done, I believe that he must share in the fate that Fornos suffered on that dire day. He must taste the pain of the defeat himself.
Could I speak with you?
I have spent many a day observing the spirits within Ostheron. They move as if they are still on patrol, walking the walls and paths, seeking out the enemy. Many times they found one. Tomb robbers have tried to ransack Ostheron, correctly presuming that the ruins of the fortress hold valuables. They have not accomplished much though. They fear the spirits and try to avoid them, and when the spirits find them, they do attack, and the robbers lose more than win. The robbers within the ruins present 2 problems. They are slowly carting off our legacy. They are not allowing spirits to be at rest. I wish you to drive the tomb robbers out. We shall see if that helps quiet the ruins.
Might I take a moment?
All of the soldiers who served at Ostheron signed documents that swore their allegiance and service to the North Kingdom. To truly honor that, they would have gone to defend Fornos when it was besieged. Most of the soldiers at Ostheron were cursed due to nothing of their own doing. It is a difficult position to be in as a soldier. Do you follow the orders of your commander even when you know they are wrong? Can you blame a soldier for doing so? They still carry those writs of honor after all these years. Gather them from the spirits and return them to me. Perhaps I can find a way to consider them honored and release them from this torment. Alright, so lots of quests to be done here. How long do I have on my boar thing? About a minute. So we can start doing something. Let me go towards the ruins. And we can kill a few tomb robbers. Let me come back here with this archer. I'm not going to be able to... That's alright. That's alright. I can't bring them all up. Let me kill him. And there we go. Alright, so I got the scroll fragment and all that junk. Sweet. Alright. Let me kill a couple more of these, might as well. So I have found no sign of boars in Evendim, so that's what I was waiting for. So in the next episode, I'm going to continue doing some quests around here. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, be sure to leave a like on the video. Join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.